Hello and welcome to another update video about ONDO. ONDO has done what it needed to do. It's following the microstructure really nicely. Maybe for a bit of clarity, we should take some of these fib levels out. Just got too many of them here on the chart because I want to share with you or explain to you the wave count I've been tracking. I'm currently tracking primarily the structure as an A, B, C structure. Basically that the initial rally was an A wave, the pullback was a B wave. This is also our overall bullish invalidation point here at 39 cents, far away now. There are some support levels before that, of course. And from here, the C wave to the upside was basically supposed to start. It did start. Became really interested when we saw this initial 1-2 setup here. Yeah, whether the wave 2 finished here in April or early in April or end of April or early May, not so important. It's a 1-2 setup, support did hold, and the third wave could be unfolding right now. That would be, based on what I see right now, the wave 3 of C. I don't trust an ABC pattern, and it might turn at some point into a different pattern. It's obviously a very limited chart history, but a good example how we can navigate the uncertainties of a chart with a limited history, despite the lack of, let's say, predictive qualities. When we have such a short chart history, you can still come up with great trade setups for a chart like that. Okay, and for now, you know, I leave it open what happens after this wave C. This chart is not for long-term holding anyway, at least not when you trade the chart. Then you trade the swing trade setups we've been providing, and let's talk about them. So the initial support area I had the first time I talked about this chart as a bullish potential was here. I think that was actually in can't remember, in March or so, when we had the initial wave 1 to the upside. I gave you a support area here. Price reacted. I do take them off the chart when they are not relevant anymore, and the price reacted nicely. The last support area was here for this micro wave 4. Again, I moved that over here, adjusted it because it's now for the larger degree wave 4, but the price also reacted to it nicely, rallied into the next fib zone that I provided between $1.36 and $1.45, reacted to the $1.45 level. This wave 3 is quite extended. What you see here are fib levels for this 1-2 setup of circle 3. I mentioned to you that $1.45, $1.36 would be the next upside levels to watch, upside target. Possible now that this fifth wave of the third is finished. If we form from here one more high, then we'll get an extension in that third wave. And the next upside fib would be the 2.786 extension. Just looking for it here. Let's just adjust that. Or the 200 or the 300% extension. $1.52 and $1.60. So I want to prepare you in case we get another upside extension. But it is now an area where the fifth wave, the fifth wave of the third could definitely have completed. Just looking at the microstructure, if I go to the 1 hour chart, just thinking only 3 waves down so far, it might get another squiggle to the upside. And then in that case, I already gave you the next upside levels to watch. But that's not so important. What's really important is to understand what is now support. And support is between $1.22 and $1.01, because that's the risk, okay, from here. That's the risk from here. It basically means that you have to accept the drawdown to $1. The $1 level is key support. I mean, $1.01, but I would call it $1. If we get a sustained break below $1, I don't really have any reliable support level left, because then this third wave is likely done. You know? And this third wave is likely done, but it's not finished yet wave count wise. So I'm not sure what it would be then. Maybe something, well, a messy corrective structure. Certainly it wouldn't help with, you know, in terms of the quality of the chart. So I would prefer that in whatever it's doing now, it's holding the $1 level when it gets a pullback. Ideal support would be $1.10. That's a 38.2 retracement. So then from there, a fifth wave of a third, and a larger fourth, and a larger fifth. And I can see it possibly get to $2.56 to $3.21 here in this circle 5. Let's first see if we can hold this wave 4 support For now, it's not even confirmed that we have started this fourth wave. We might still be in the third. When can we say that this fourth has started? Bit difficult to say when we have a microstructure like that. But I'd like to see 5 waves down. I see 3 at the moment, so it keeps the door open for higher. If the next substantial, small wave degree, but as long as we stay now below this last high, I think, wave 4 could be unfolding. Obviously, another extension will send us to the next upside fib. You can't predict every single wave here, that's a bit ridiculous. It looks a bit unfinished. I think one more high might be likely, but again, that's just sort of noise. I would move the support area with it. What really matters is that the bulls keep going, and keep the price above $1. So in any deep pullback, the bulls need to show up before we break below the $1 level. Hope that helps. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.